welcome to Tectonic News. Today we'll be talking about modern-day earthquakes and the role that plate tectonics and other outside influences have on the earthquakes. But before we get into why, let's talk a little bit about earthquakes. The Earth is divided into the inner and outer core, the mantle and the crust. The crust is broken up into plates. Convection currents in the mantle cause the plates to move in different directions. Most earthquakes occur at the plate boundaries. As you can see in this picture, most earthquakes occur at the plate boundaries. Where plates converge, one plate is drawn slowly beneath the other. This takes place over thousands of years. Where plates collide, rock layers are forced upwards, creating mountains. Where plates diverge, lava emerges from the mantle and cools to form new sections of crust. Diverging plate boundaries are often found underwater. Other plates move very slowly alongside each other. Faults are found at the edges of the plates where the crust is moving in different directions. In some places, the plates become together. Energy builds up in the locked plates. When the plates give, the stored energy is released in the form of an earthquake. The point of the earthquake origin beneath the surface is called the hypocenter. An earthquake emits its power as through waves of energy. Primary or P waves are felt as a sudden jolt. Secondary or S waves arrive a few seconds later and are felt as a more sustained side-to-side shaking. Surface waves radiate outwards from the epicenter, the point on the surface directly above the hypocenter, and arrive after the main P and S waves. 4 years ago, a large 7.0 magnitude earthquake devastated Haiti and killed over 200,000 people on January 12, 2010. Then, a month later, a huge 8.8 magnitude earthquake, releasing 500 times more energy, devastated Chile on Saturday, February 27, 2010, and killed hundreds. Of course, we're devastated about so many deaths, but you can't help but ask, why did a smaller earthquake kill thousands of more people? So to help us answer some of these questions, we have Venus Gonzalez in the studio with us, who, apart from being Chilean, has been studying earthquakes and plate tectonics since the earthquake in Chile. So how are you, Venus? So great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me today. It's so great to be here.
Alrighty, well, let's get right to it. We know that Chile is a hotspot of sorts for earthquakes. So this 8.8 magnitude earthquake was not a surprise for us, historically speaking. So can you tell our viewers a little bit about earthquakes and their role with plate tectonics?
Sure. Well, we all know, of course, that Haiti is a third world country with widespread poverty and no disaster relief services, while as Chile is a wealthy, developed country and has a history of earthquakes. Off the coast of Chile is a tectonic plate called the Nazca Plate, which is unseen by most. This plate has been inching its way towards the South American continent and sliding underneath it for years. The Nazca Plate doesn't slide under the South American plate in an orderly fashion. It moves, sometimes sticking and sometimes slipping along the coast of Chile, and can get stuck for over years. When they do finally slip, they go with a bang. All the squeezed energy is released in seconds and an earthquake happens. So what happened in Chile's earthquake in 2010 was a patch roughly the size of Maryland came unstuck, unleashing one of the most powerful earthquakes recorded. So what happened, some parts of the world suffer big earthquakes that strike without knowing, while other regions seismically quiet. It all depends on where the plate meets and how fast they run into each other. There's nothing particularly unusual about this earthquake given the tectonic content.
Right, and we can't forget about tides, dammed up rivers, and pressure from other shifting plates that also have a huge supporting role in stressing a tectonic plate. Here's a video to help you understand a little more what we're talking about. Alrighty, that's it for today. Venus, we loved having you. Come
you
back
for
soon.
having me.
Thank you for all your information. See you guys next week for our talk on plate tectonics and tsunamis. See you then. Bye-bye, everyone.